In the following chapters, we will be discussing the creation of titles, and to do this I'd like to build on the basics that we have already seen in the quick introduction, and I'd like to cover some further possibilities and functions relevant to creating titles. To start with, I'd like to repeat a couple of basics, and expand on that with a few new functions. To do this, I will simply create a new title, and I will use the method that we have seen previously. I'd like to create a title in the title track 1t. I'll go into overwrite mode, place my cursor at the desired location, for example here, and click with the right mouse button in the 1t track in an empty area. And from the context menu, I can choose New Clip, and then I can select the Quick Titler. That is the title generator that is included with Edius 6 and also with Edius Neo 3. You can see here another option, This Title. This is a somewhat more detailed and flexible title generator, and I will cover this in the later bonus chapter, but it does not come with the basic Edius package and has to be purchased separately and is then integrated within Edius. I'd like to now use the Quick Titler, and so I click on the correct option with the left mouse button and the Quick Titler window opens. And I'll type something here. And if I want to use this title, then I simply click on the disk symbol, and the title is used, and the Quick Titler window closes, and I can see that my title is now inserted in the title track 1t at my cursor position. If I now look at it, I'll mute the audio track temporarily, then I can see that the title is blended in, and then at the end it's blended out automatically by Edius. Why it has done this, I will look at in some more detail. The other thing to look at is the length of the title. This appears to have been set to a standard length. I'll have a look at how long it is for the minute by selecting the title, and now if we recall, with Alt and U, we can call up the duration field. And here I can see that the duration is specified as 5 seconds. This means that we have two settings that are preset or set as default for this title when it is inserted. It has a standard length of 5 seconds, and it has an automatic blend in and out. And where these both items are set up, I'd like to look at now. To do this, we go to Settings, and in the User Settings, there is the Source section. And here we have the subsection Duration, and there we find a field for Title. And here we can see that under Duration, a time has been set, and that is 5 seconds, the standard length of a title. I could of course change this length with the methods we have learnt previously, for example via the mouse wheel, or by inserting the complete desired time. Then we also have two further options, and the first option is the automatically add title mixer. We can imagine what this does from the title. I'll call it up in order to demonstrate it. Go to Apply and OK, and I'll now create a new title. Right mouse button, in the track, New Clip, Quick Titler, and when I now insert this new title, then we can see that the fade in and out appears to be missing. This was the in and out blend. I'll have a quick look. Yes, and I can see that the blending is missing. The title appears directly in the image without fading in at the beginning, and at the end it doesn't fade out either. And so those were the options for this title mix. I can decide for myself if I wish for the blend in and out to be specified automatically or not. The next option is the Add Between In-Out option. This is something new, and what it means is that I can insert the title relative to the position of my in and out points, and I'd like to try this now. I'll leave here and remove the previously inserted title by marking it and using the delete key. And now I'll place an in point in my timeline at this position. And then, at another position, I'll place my out point. To do this, I use the keys I and O. And here I can see that the length between the in and out points is 13 seconds and 4 frames. And when I now create a new title, using the same method. Right mouse button, New Clip, Quick Title. Then I can see that the title is created using the newly defined length. And this is of course a very nice function to create a title with the desired length. If I wish it to start here and end here, then I mark an in point and an out point for the desired region and create a new title. It will then be inserted automatically within this time region. And so we can see that this is a very efficient method of inserting a title. Despite this, we will look at a few other options that also offer the possibility of defining the title length and positioning the title at the desired location. I'll remove the title here, and I'll remove the in and out points by using the X key before we go to the next lesson. One small point still. When I insert a title, and insert mode is active, and I have a constellation like the one here, and I insert a new title over New Clip, Quick Titler, and I accept this, then, because I am in insert mode, the following clips will all be automatically moved to the right by the title clip's length. So this has to be taken into consideration. If inserting titles using this method, then it is best to make sure you are in overwrite mode. You could also lock any tracks so they cannot be moved, but as mentioned, the easiest method is to be in the overwrite mode, as this avoids any clips being moved by accident.